Hello? Is this alive? Maybe it is. I think. I hope. I don't know. Alright. Hello and welcome to another stream, I suppose. We're back in Trainz for a change. It's the 23rd of December, so Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates Christmas tomorrow, and Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates Christmas on the 25th, for whatever reason. Anyways, welcome to a route that I have shown on one of my previous Serial Valley streams, and I've called it the Milton Valley Islands, but it's just a working name. It's not official full finished name kind of thing, so bear with me, I suppose. It's yeah, it's something. uh Anyways, it is a route set in America. I'm not exactly sure about the specific time era, but I was thinking maybe like the 50s, 60s could work with this. I do have some placeholder train cars that I want to use. I need to find a better, more suitable hopper for the time era, but hey, I've got some bulkhead cars, I've got some tanker cars, I've got a center beam, really old one, got some box cars as well, and stuff like that. So yeah. I've also got a selection of 3 locomotives that I find fitting the most um, for what I'm trying to build here. But essentially, it's just a smaller route set on like 4 islands. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a project. Yes, I guess. Anyways, hello, can go in the chat. Okay, also first, also Merry Christmas to those celebrating it today. Oh, never didn't. Never heard of anyone celebrating Christmas on the 23rd, but fair enough. Merry Christmas to whoever and whenever you celebrate them. US style city blocks. Yes, indeed, US style city blocks. Well, at least as close to it as I wanted to get. It's not like super US style, but it's good enough for what I wanted to have, so happy about that. Anyways, the main connection is through a ferry over here. First as a turntable. It connects to here. Now over on this end, I'm just gonna place a little yard and that's about it. Not gonna do anything like super special about this particular side. But yeah. Hold on, the cat just sneezed. I need to check something. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, see, Basic Trainz is in the chat as well now. Hello, welcome. What's that? Me neither, probably in the manager days at all, but still. Hello, hello. We're just back. Just checking on something IRL. Sounds fishy. I don't think Eagle has any fish. No, I don't have any fish. Maybe dangerous to keep both fish and cats in the same household. It's not dangerous, because I have cats, a dog, and a parakeet in the same household. So, especially for the cats. Okay. Right, let's continue on with this. So, it's more of like the industrial area, harbor area, where the ferry connects up. I've got some industries placed down. I haven't configured them yet. Mainly because I don't fully know like what cargoes and stuff I want to have on the route yet. But that's something I can easily figure out later on as well. So whatever. Got some warehouses, got some open storages, and got the lumber yard as well in here. The tracks also extend onto the dock here on the pier. It's currently floating in the ocean, but don't mind that. I can probably fix that later on. And yeah, the town itself is just located here. It's very under detailed for now, because, well, I really only finished placing the buildings like yesterday, so there's that. Yeah, it's gonna be an entrance sign to the harbor. Need to make one. But yeah, got a turntable in here, got a little engine shed as well. Right, what I haven't placed down is water and coal yet, but I have some locations where I think they could fit. Having a water tower maybe somewhere along here in this space could fit. And as for coal, I think I could get away with placing coal staging over here somewhere on the little bit of track that connects to the turntable. I think that would work quite nicely, especially because water is something that you run out of faster than coal. There's another loadout over here for gondolas and stuff, so you have a little thingy here poking in from the roof. It's actually an entire massive silo in here, don't mind that though. There's another loading track here on this side for these little small platforms as well. So that works out. Of course, I've got some truck trailers in there, and there is another train loadout platform over on this side as well. I've expanded this platform beyond what it originally was. You can see the building like took off to the side there and continued out here. So this is like a very big empty space of the building here. But yeah, I've got this area connected and hidden like this, pretty much, with a little bit of a longer platform. Now I haven't placed like all the details yet, so it's kind of empty, but that's okay. That's something I want to do as a last thing. Mainly because, well, I want to know what the performance of the route is going to be like before I actually get down to making a lot of details that will eventually destroy the performance. Now the track layout is supposed to be kind of like this, sharper and wobbly a little bit, like a little less maintained, and at the same time, right, how in this location we are also going uphill. I'm averaging around like 2.2% or maybe something like that, I don't know. But yeah, climbing up here, getting through the pass between the two hills, and coming out on the other side. We're going down, just a small 0.8% gradient across the bridge, and there's gonna be another yard and a station over here, and there's gonna be some industries here, and the track's gonna split off into these different directions. There's a bit of a plateau on this side, so that works perfectly for placing down more of these industries. At the same time, this track is going to continue on, and I need to make a bridge over here to go onto this island. Now, I'm only gonna do that once I actually get the terrain for this island figured out, and then I'll need to do another crossing from this island to this island as well, and there's gonna be another bridge. There is another island over here, well, two islands as you can see, and the connection to that is gonna be done with another ferry, just a smaller one, 2-track one this time around, and that needs to be connected over here as well somehow. I'm yet to decide like on the rotation and the actual position of this, because I could very easily just have it a bit more diagonal like this and then just connect it there, or have it be perpendicular to the shore like I had it before, like this, and then just connect to the shore there. That it's still for debate, but I need to get it in a shape where I can just like take the tracks out and up the hill and connect them to this track, of course, somewhere around here, where this station is going to exist. So yeah, this is gonna be the more of like the rural industry area. I'm not exactly looking at farming. That's not something I seem fit in this area. I'm more looking at logging industry, maybe meat processing plant or some kind of food plant, and something more to do with the different cargos and train cars that I've got over here. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of different options for me to play around with. I was thinking also about having some kind of a mine somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure something like a coal mine would work here. Especially because of the fact that you have to get stuff in through the ferry, but it could be interesting to just get a entire ferry loaded with coal hoppers. Could be interesting. But yeah. That's the gist of it for now, at least. I guess that's what has been done, and that's what's the current plan like. Would industry 2 spotted? Yes. Oh yeah, I really like that cargo port built into the side of that large building. Very unique. Shit, that'll Trainz 22. Something different. 1950, 60, so no mainland Conrail traffic, I'm guessing. I have no idea, I guess not. Reminds me of Maine. JG Lemmings for banana peeling and repackaging plant. Okay. Maine has an industrial town, Portland, Maine, and lots of coastline with islands. Yeah, I said the same thing when Eagle first talked about this route on previous stream. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, I would like to continue here on this side, and I would like to get the station in this area built. So let's get the terrain prepared a little bit. I'm gonna expand on it. I don't want it to be super massive yard. It shouldn't be super massive yard, but I want to have a better engine shed somewhere as well, because this is good, right? But it's in a very cramped location. It doesn't really feel that good. So I was thinking having this more be like a older engine shed type of thing, or maybe for like a train car maintenance, and then over here maybe have a proper like roundhouse with an engine shed and stuff like that. Yeah, turntable and cooling and watering and whatever facilities. Now, of course, that requires me to actually find a proper good turntable. Which hey, let's get to it. Let's find something. I guess I don't know. No. Don't get me wrong. That looks very beautiful, but no. This, on the other hand, could be quite interesting. What I don't like though is the tracks are quite big, or well, long. Not a fan of that. That's narrow gauge, but something like this would be quite nice. Just a 3-stall roundhouse. That doesn't look good. Very old. That's too big. No. This is a interesting one, but it's not exactly American. Because I don't think it is. Doesn't look like it is. So that's not gonna be a thing. Nope. Either. This is not functional. And these are not exactly good. Okay, let's check for a turntable. Because maybe I'll get more lucky if I find a... Why do you have to have such a massive base? Who designed that? But this looks really good. 2 for narrow gauge. That's standard gauge. Looks interesting. But I think it's more British themed than anything. So not exactly sure on that. Neither on that one. These are narrow gauge. That's also narrow gauge. Based whatever, I don't know. Doesn't seem fitting. There's that. So that's massive. It's quite unfortunate. That's no. That's just a turntable. Okay. That's a very old asset. I wish I had this in standard gauge. That would be really good. This is a 90-foot turntable. This is big. It's the same one that I've used on the other location. Difference being that I have the ability to have more tracks on this as well, which is very nice. So I'm not sure if I should go for the 90-foot or the 65. I'm gonna keep it at a 90-foot. Why not? Let's go oversized. Still gonna check if I can find... No, I cannot. Okay. Alright then. Gonna do this. I'm gonna keep this. A bit closer there, like that. I'm going to adjust the terrain over here next to the turntable. Doesn't have a accompanying roundhouse, but that's okay. I don't need that. I can make my own. By making my own, I don't mean like firing a blender and actually sculpting one. I don't have the skills to do that. What I mean by making my own is just putting some kind of different engine shed there. I wanna make this a bit better around the tracks, like that. I'm going to also smoothen this so it's a bit easier to work with later on. Okay. So I've got that settled. This is gonna be more than enough in this area, but I'll need to flatten it out a bit more. I think. Just do it like that. Let's smooth this out. Building a city on a slope anyways is a lot of pain, so I'm hoping to maybe get some kind of flat area in here to work with. That would be quite nice, I think. Yeah. Okay, I need a engine shed. Let's read the chat. Will this route be fully standard gauge? I'm thinking of it being, so yeah. I'll see yet. Maybe I will do some narrow gauge, but honestly, I'm not giving it a big chance. Um, Mainly because of, yeah, well, having to go and find appropriate narrow gauge assets, obviously, but yeah, not really not really a fan of implementing that idea on this route. So yeah. That one is my favorite. The one with sandy apron and very rounded sides. Yeah, understandable. Yes, yes. Apron is that what it's called? It's the turntable I adapted for my wallet route. In fact, because the author included the FBS file. Fair enough. The apron is just what I'm calling the ground part around the top that hides the dig hole. Yeah, pretty much. It's a really good one to have that. I'm glad that the creator did that, because yeah, it makes it so much better and nicer to work with without having to align the terrain or some kind of spline to it, you know. Anyway, since the FBA not shows an insertable assets file, it's easy to edit for your own purposes. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay, need an engine shed. Something smaller. That's big. Hmm. No. They're massive. This is like into more being installed. I don't like the buffer. It's very British. It's obviously British. It's obviously European. It's not helpful at all. Let's just go on to the DLS. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get lucky and find some new roundhouse, right? What's the chances? Probably minuscule. Fuck you for doing that. This is a no thumbnail. Fuck you. I hate the people who do that. Just take a fucking screenshot of the thing you're building and just boom. Short line roundhouse. I just don't know that. Maybe that's gonna be useful. That's Marky's asset. Why not? That's not interesting. That's the other stuff. Okay. It's a very old asset. Another stab asset. God damn it. That could work. The Carson one. That's obviously SketchUp. Let's get that one. Why not? Or SketchUp. A lot of engine sheds. Yeah, we reached the lowest assets now. Engine shade 2-track. Need me to upload my roundhouse maybe. It's up to you. I guess this could work to some extent. The GR engine shed, but of course. This is the one in Detroit apparently. I would say it could work, but the inside, fucking hell. There's this one. It's obvious that it doesn't match up to this turntable. I wonder. Will it match up to this one? Don't think so. No. But it got me wondering. That's an interesting asset. Download. Okay. Nothing else in here works out. But what turntable is that? 65 foot. Pencil 42s. 65 foot. SNG. This one. Yes, okay. There's another one, 65 foot. No. Okay. But this is a 65 foot as well. It doesn't match up. Or does? No. It doesn't. If every single track of this was supposed to be straight, where would we... Oh! No. I can get 4 to like relatively match, but that's about it on this turntable. It's unfortunate. Hold on, is it the same rotation? It is now. Turning, bending a little bit. Schuppen. No. No. The German S's are going to be way too obviously German. But I think this could work. Or I'm going to also check the other turntable. You can see on the charts that some of them are slightly different. Okay, in that case, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep this. Because it doesn't seem to match up either. I don't know what I expected trying to move this with fucking server 2.0. As if that would work. It's a bit too far, I think, as well. Oh, no, it's good that way. This place. Yeah, it's gonna be turning a little bit, but hey, whatever. Alright, that works. So there is a short line calling platform. Short line ash bit. Does it actually work as an industry or not? No, it doesn't. It's decorative only, but hey, whatever. Oh, fuck. It sticks to the grid, but not the correct one. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna be having that one here somewhere. Where did I say I wanted it here, didn't I? Yeah. Does not allow height change. Well, that's very unfortunate. I don't care. You don't allow height change. Like, that's going to stop me. There, now you do allow height change. Maybe someone German made a US asset. Yeah, it's possible, but very small chance. Okay, gonna keep the ash pit actually, like, I don't know, here, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here. No, hold on, I cannot. I have to keep it here. There we go. Okay, you are aligned to that grid. You're also aligned to that grid. Fuck. Fuck, you're too big. You're good. Alright. That one's misaligned to that side, okay. Alright, X0. Is this straight? No, it is. Okay, that's good. This is not optimal. Because this lines itself up to the grid because it has to have that unloading track, right? Which means it is always going to be slightly misaligned, which means it has to be here. This needs to be actually rotated correctly as well. 263. No idea how many degrees I've rotated it by. Maybe like this. Is that straight? Yes. All right. That lines up. That's good. That's coal. Now I need water. That one's good. I don't like the wood color. Looks too new. Yeah. Could be easily edited in Photoshop. I'm really not the type of person to edit stuff. I don't think there is any better one though. Don't like editing the assets, honestly. But hey, it's always a possibility. There's this one. I don't like how this one has the track elevated though. There's this one as well. But I think that's too big. Okay. This doesn't. This one does not have an unloading track, but I think it's something it could be easily done. But it looks too European. No. Is that a... Okay. That's... No. This one looks better. It's got elevated track, but doesn't look that bad, but fucking clipping texture. Of course it's always a clipping texture on these assets. There's a series of assets that just use the exactly same texture for wood. And they're like so wonderful and unique that you would like find them useful, but the amount of clipping textures is just so overwhelming on some of them. You actually never end up using them if you care about the looks of your route. That was massive. Now, of course, you can always go and edit it yourself, but it also comes back down to the fact that, hey, will the creator allow you to do it? And is it something that you want to spend time doing? And is it worth it? Like, will you actually release it or not? That kind of stuff. Because the vast majority of the stuff that I work is really not worth it for me to go and edit stuff for a route because, well, I'm just not gonna end up using it. This one's interesting, but I can tell it's for narrow gauge, so I'm not gonna do that. What the fuck? Okay. Right. That's an option. That's sub stuff. I don't want sub stuff. Interesting. The gap mine, tipple. One track coal mine. 2 shoot coal bin. No, not as big. It's always. If the auto permits reskins. Care about the looks of my route? Nah. If it has navigation track attached, you could edit the track type in a config. I guess I could. It doesn't have that particular asset didn't have a narrow gauge track attached to it, but the spacing was done for a narrow gauge. Because you could see stuff clipping into the ballast of the standard gauge track, so you could very easily tell that nope, it was not supposed to be like. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is it like that? Why do you have to change as well? Okay. Still need a water tower. Uh, how would I even search for this stuff? Fuck. Just need the one with rails. There we go. Nope, nope. Misclick again. God damn it. There we go. There we go. Huh? How did you connect to that? Fuck is that game? I'm gonna lie, this ash dumping track feels way out of place now. Not sure I like it here. I don't even think the engines that I use or plan on using even have ash. I will connect it. For now at least. But I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Wait, are you serious? It's not even a straight line, it's literally just fucking offset. That's track. Okay. Bitch. This is why I don't like Surveyor 2.0. You click on one thing, but then completely another thing gets selected as well. Because of the wonky hitboxes, you can't really properly select the stuff you want to select. It's kind of annoying. But oh well, whatever. At this point, I'm just rambling. Oh, fuck's sake. Ballast. How wonderful of it to exist sometimes, don't you think? Right. 136 pound. There we go. Okay. Let's see. One does not simply build a Trainz route. Oh, I guess we're not building a Trainz route anymore. Hello, Paradise. Water column? Wooden thingy. Should I say what? I had a weird issue with junctions the other day. My junction was entirely on a curve, and while the rails worked fine, the sleepers in the less curving track just continued fully straight beyond the junction, even though the track curved. After changing the angle of the sharper curve track, I managed to get the issue to disappear, but I don't have the exact angle I wanted. It's a bit tricky, and I know exactly which bug you are talking about. I'm not sure what triggers it, but I had it happen way too many times, and it's even present on Central Europe in several locations. There's just some kind of angle in the procedural generation where it just uh, generates the sleepers going straight on out for whatever reason. What I know you can do is either change the angle, like you did, or delete all the tracks attached to the junction and just build that entire stretch of track anew. And then you can get the angle you wanted without the issue appearing. At least that's what works for me. It's not always feasible to do, especially when you have already some trackside objects attached to it and the issue just appears out of nowhere. It's yeah, it's slightly annoying in that aspect, but yeah, that's the workaround that I use, just deleting the entire junction and placing it anew. Okay, anyways, we don't have that much space left here for a yard, which is good, because I want it to be a small yard. I still need a water column or water tank. Could go for this kind of asset. Oh, that's big. I had another one. Oh, having to find it. How wonderful, because when you don't remember what it's called, you have to try and guess and just have to go through all the stuff that you have downloaded, and you have 500, 600 gigabytes of content, and yeah, it's pain in the ass to sometimes go through. There's this old asset. I remember when I was using that constantly because I was the best one available, the best one that actually worked as a water column. Was quite a few years ago. CNR water tower. I think I'm just gonna. But hold on, there was. Oh, for fuck's sake, where are these? Because I know I've had some very good water towers that I've loved to use. These ones, yes. This kind of assets. Now, dual that way. I would like a dual this way. There we go. There we go. That's the asset I was looking for. And then over here, I wanted to place a water tower here. What's your height? 75, there we go. I think that's correct, no? Oh no, hold on. If you're on 70, okay, you're on 76 then. I see, the track is slightly elevated, so in reality, you at 2.7 need to be 2.69. There we go. And now the tracks are gonna be on the correct height of 275. Good. The reason why it's such a weird height of 2.75 here actually is because the ground level itself is at 3 meters. And that's what allowed me to actually hide the tracks in the asphalt here. So yeah, that's it. Every time I want the tracks to peek out, I just lower the ground a little bit to reveal the tracks themselves. So yeah. Okay. I tried rebuilding the whole junction anew, but the issue remained for me. Huh, interesting. Not too bothered about it having to have the angle slightly different. I more so want to have the time I spent trying to fix it back. Yeah, understandable. I think it might make more sense to have the cooling tower on the same track as ash pit, not leading to the turntable when you dump the ash you refill with coal after all. Hey, the red water tower, that's on VR, lol. So remember the time before procedural tracks where if you wanted animated junctions you needed to use two specific animated objects that have track attachment points? Yes. Your Wild West route. I've used completely different water tower there. Or was it the CNR? I don't remember. Are you sure there are water towers and not part of a winery? Wouldn't want the locals again inebriated now would be. Why not? Why not just go directly to intoxication as well? What locals will you be using? I have selection of 3 there on the ferry barge thingy. I can show you. How long on the capacitor versus for assets? No, I'm not gonna look on the GPRR. Mainly because I was very inconsistent with the assets there, and I'm not exactly keen on that. Railroads Online inspired share route, or that I don't even know that I don't even have that one. The thing for the ash pit, like it doesn't even work. This ash pit, it's not an actual industry. That's what makes me be like, do I even need it? You know. And the engine that I use is this one, which it's not even running on fucking coal. It's oil, bunker oil. So there's that. But I might very well replace this one because I don't know about the steamers. Like, there's so many. So yeah, what's this? I see. Never mind that then. Anyways, but yeah, as for the engines, I have these two out selected as like placeholder thingy to use, and then this one's steamer. But this is the kind of steamer I would like, just like a smaller one, but preferably coal powered. So yeah, and that's like the thing. Like not many engines even utilize the ash anymore in the game. Like that aspect of steamers never really took off in trains. So there's that. I could search for a better steamer. Problem is like that. What do I go for? I have these guys. That's narrow gauge. I have these guys. I still need to make a British underground route, preferably with these district and metropolitan steamers. Could be fun. These are all narrow gauge. Where are my standard gauge steamers? I don't have that many, mainly because I don't even know like what to search for when it comes to steam engines, but hey, I believe this one could be coal. Yes, coal. But yeah, once again, no ash feature for them either. So there's that, but also that one's big. I have no idea what different types of steam engines there even exist. Hey, look at this one. This one could be nice. Coal and water. CRR of New Jersey. Yeah. And the coal looks more like gravel. I've got these guys though. If I wanted to go very old school, I could. That's English. That's a big one. I don't want a 282. I need something like what, 040? Why am I placing down Europeans right now? I mean, I know some axle specifications, like axle combinations. Sorry. But the naming scheme in the game is very weird. Let's see. Can I find something like a 040? I don't think I can. I don't know if it exists, even actually thinking about it. I don't think 040 was a thing. But then again, I just had one placed, isn't it? Oh wait, no, hold on. Look at that. That was... Oh! Misclicked. But yeah, this is the 040, isn't it? Yeah, yes it is. 040, literally just this one here that I have. Right? But these are oil. There would be a... That's not a 040, but it's on the shorter side, which I like. That's an FU. I'm going to check the chat, because I know you guys are probably already spamming me with a lot of different steamers and what I can use, but I kind of want to explore like what even I have available for me. Because I would prefer something that is PBR. Right, I want to utilize as many PBR textured locomotives and stuff before moving on to anything else. So trying to find something sometimes is very yes kind of thing. But yeah, me actually trying to find something would require my knowledge of what even I have downloaded in this fucking game, but that requires the knowledge of what I've downloaded into this game, and honestly, it's like, yeah. I'm just gonna check what you guys are telling me to check. What about the 6-coupled MVR steamer? I have no idea what is a 6-coupled, but MVR official doesn't have... Oh, that's because I'm on that kind of... MVR official... Now this one. 060, I guess. I mean, texture-wise, it doesn't look exactly the most modern engine. But hey, it could maybe work. I don't know. Not to mention the amount of stuff that someone else published for the MVR as well, apparently, as an unofficial stuff. And I know that guy. So you, Shared Eyes, actually have more stuff for your Milton Valley than you actually think you have. Including not limited to some more passenger coaches as well. Or it could be for a completely different route, I don't know. I just feel like there is a big of a coincidence. Also the fact that I know that guy who made these. That's coal fired. But it's got an oil thingy. Look, this is. See, this is what I'm talking about as well. The difference, man. It's so wild. But yeah. What else do you have here? I don't think it uses ash either, but it's small for American locals and it uses coal. Fair enough. There's also that camelback on the DLS I wanted to use in the MVR for a while. Oh yeah, the camelback, that's the one. Now, of course, it's not called camelback. Do you know the wheel arrangement, please? Yeah, that's true. Actually, it didn't end up being used after all on that. Yeah, the outer either didn't allow race or associated with DLCs. Fair enough. I would suggest these three 040Ts, but they're pre-PBR. Yeah, that's 040T. Might have them installed. Let me check. 040T. So there's the Baltimore and Ohio. These are all oil. That's the one I've already looked at. This is a narrow gauge. That's a hopper. And these are based on the pre-PBR ones. But hey, maybe. This looks really fucking good. What the hell? Where did I get these from? When did the SD40s become available again? Wheeling and Lake Erie is interesting. This couple means 060. Okay, I see. 6 couple means 6 driving wheels, 3 on each side. Also pre-PBR. Yeah, Grandma uploaded a whole lot of stuff of the deals with their own liveries. I wanted to use some of that stuff, but when I asked him for explicit confirmation that all his listings have been made for, he wouldn't give it. PBR and not PBR is sometimes less important than the weathering. Yeah, it's true. But if there is a PBR availability, then I'm going to opt for that. Like, if PBR is not available, I am going to look at, obviously, the pre-PBR stuff and compare it. And the better looking asset at that point wins. But yeah, PBR is the first stuff I look at nowadays. So yeah. Jesus, not good. Nah, it's not. So I didn't use any of them, not even background stuff. Yep. The camelback is called camelback. Really? I don't know if he actually didn't have permission or if he just didn't answer because I would annoy him with me questioning him. I have no idea. He is a bit of a weird person, I can tell you that. But when he did the Flying Eagle reskin for my Eagle County route, he did go out and ask for permission for reskinning. So I know that much at least. So that when he was making stuff for me, he did get permission. 060. Oh gosh, no. There's a slight problem. All the players are in here as well. Oh boy. Okay. Wanna fly? Oh, Alco, RSD. These are. Oh, these are Argentinian. Oh man, I still kind of wanna do the Argentinian. Oh fuck! Yes. No. I'm keeping this thing. It doesn't look the best, and I think there might be a better asset available, but I'm gonna keep it here at least for a little reminder to check whether or not I have the possibility of getting a. What's that? That's Hungarian. Never mind. Russian, Argentinian. This. Oh gosh, I remember playing around with this engine. I love this engine because it's not just a typical shape. It's like it's got curves on it. It's got different shape of box on it. That's what made it interesting for me. Like from the American engines, oh, you look at that, a different box. I guess that's a 060. Fuck. But why is this here as well? Anyways, know exactly how the Camelback looks, and I remember it being called Camelback, but when I typed Camelback in there, it didn't come up with anything. So now I'm just like, did I download it? Or like, what happened? That's an Argentinian hopper. European. That's a Pendolino. Class 66. Ooh. Huh. That's kind of a 060. CN, CP, CSD, CTL. Yeah, I feel like it didn't sort out anything. Okay, fuck's sake. Okay, so that's not going to work then. Let's go manage content. Let's go download stuff, shall we? 440 Camelback. What the fuck? I'm gonna download that just see what the fuck that is. It's even older. I'll get the undecorated tender. Can I set a non-PBR plane on DDR tracks? Oh yeah, he might have just not been happy with me questioning if he had done his due diligence with asking for. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in years at this point, so I can't exactly pinpoint you on that. Use the Alcor S3 on the Scar Hills multiplayer session. I draw that. And my own RS3 model. Now you're just flexing. I wanted to repaint that for the MVR as well, but I had no need for it in the end. Yes, SD60M. The RS3 model you are using has a simple mesh, but the painting and weathering is really nice. Yes. That's also what has gotten my eye on it now, as I skimmed through. Did you look at Kango's image where the name of the Camelback is seen? Yes. Dylan W. Camelback has unknown asset. Oh. Does it? Oh, well, then good I didn't download it. Didn't exactly look promising on the screenshot either. That's... Holy shit. That's like massive and stuff. Okay. Right. How the fuck? It's number inside there. Interesting. So the engineer is sitting here. They driving the train, and then the firemen are just here shoveling the coal. Is that how it works? Anyone don't bother downloading it. Too late. Just made the same mistake myself. I've seen it. Looks brilliant. I did use the bookies off of another asset, so that's why I didn't know about it. About if it's okay to release. Maybe sound or some other things as well. So much I don't know about. If you as a creator decide to use some kind of asset that's on the DLS, then you can just go ahead and release it on the DLS as well. Because you're just using, you're making that being like part of the engine. And since it's already available on the DLS, then pretty much just go ahead. It's the same kind of thing, like you don't go ahead and ask for permission if you're making it out for all of the different scenery objects that you're using. So yeah. I think the 440 Camelback had an issue with the wheel animation. Maybe it was too slow or backwards. I see. I remember when there was something. Yeah, okay. I see. Right, I'm gonna keep this here then. Since it is Le Coal, that goes away, and this goes coming in. How close to the edge do you want to stop? Yes. It's still sticking out, but hey, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just put it here as well. Actually, let me take those cars out. Gonna put them there and put the engines on one single track together. There we go. Okay. I feel like there was another RS3 that I'm missing. No, there wasn't. Okay, never mind then. Right. In that case, let's put this here as well. Like that. Alright. 4 small engines. I'm gonna be sticking with. Yeah, you're only linking another outer's asset like boogies. Yep, you're not modifying or restricting. Hey, do not push my pheromone over the edge. Why not? It's just boop. Anyways, there's that. Right. Back to this place. What I should be thinking about is the other adjacent track that I want to go to the ferry over here. All right, there we go. And now, what? So this is 21 meters. This is at 3 meters. Just did like that for now. I just want to get the tracks down to the harbor. So somewhere around here before actually connecting it up to the ferry. Now it being at this weird ass angle is going to be slightly problematic, I think. So I think I'm gonna have to eventually like do it this way about. You know, just connect it up with a bridge or something. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, need a better angle. So I'm gonna bring the track down to 3 meters. Somewhere in a hill cutout over here. Yep, somewhere around here, this area. This little piece of track is going to be the base of everything. Is it straightened? It's not straightened. There it is. Now it is straightened. Okay. So, what is the 2.18? Okay. Pretty steep. Pretty steep. But I can make it work. Alright, first things first. This is a pretty good angle. What the fuck? But I do want to make it more to the side here, honestly. I like the wiggly wobbliness of the track a little bit. So I'm gonna keep that. Now I need to do the annoying part. There's the terrain. Alright, so. Now the proximity to this other track is going to be very difficult to work out, especially here in this particular area. But it's going to be better than you think. Because I have an ace up my sleeve when it comes to this track. That is the fact that it has a version that has the ballast stick to the ground. Regardless of the height, it is above the ground. The ballast will always touch. So if it comes to that, I can very easily switch out the track for that one and use that for my advantage. Also, Sheradice, the rocks that I asked for yesterday, I've looked at them and I tried something with them, but in the end I've settled on using this spline instead. Mainly because I found it more fitting. So yeah. And easier to work with. Didn't feel like spending a lot of time twisting, rotating all the rock objects. So yeah, I cheaped out on there and just used the spline. There we go. That looks like a nice slope, relatively speaking. Bit of an update there. There we go. Okay. This bit over here needs to fixed up slightly because me aligning the terrain obviously revealed kind of bit more of the track, but it's okay. This here I can just I'm just gonna quickly run through with a lowest sensitivity lowering, and over here I want this to be a bit more nicer. I'm just going to do this, make it smoother. There we go. Good. Okay. This is pretty good revealing, and I want to get more of the ballast out over here. Like this. And good. All right. So that's that. Just going to reveal that a bit more. So, now I need to do this. So I'm thinking of doing it somewhere along like this way, maybe. But yeah, obviously the first turn out from the ferry is going to be the annoying one because I don't want the train cars to hit any of the scenery and stuff. and then having to come in to this junction. Like, look at that, it's so ridiculous, but I love it. I'm gonna make the junction a bit sharper for this side. There we go, like that. And now over here, I'm going to actually reveal the terrain slightly. Or, sorry, reveal the ballast a bit more, like that. And I think that could work very well. I would hope so, at least. So anyways, this needs to be obviously like that there. Okay. It's gonna be covered over here. I'm gonna play around with that, because I might put in another like little harbor area in here. Could be quite interesting to have something similar to this place again, just on a smaller scale. And maybe along here, little fishing village, maybe that could work. Four small engines sitting on the bridge, and if one small engine should accidentally fall, splurged, there'll be three small engines sitting on the barge. Interesting that on server 2.0 you've got your layers docked on the left. I've got them docked on the bottom of on the right. I did not change the layout of the server 2.0. What it has given me is what I'm keeping. I don't use server 2.0 nearly enough for me to warrant to actually like move stuff around, and I don't use server 2.0 fully. I can't get to like work with it properly. It's very fiddly and very annoying to work around with, because everything that you've been used to is suddenly just fucked off somewhere else and works in a completely different way. So yeah, I'm not really keen on using Surveyor 2.0 at all. I use it for the simple stuff, as yes, you could see me today for moving stuff in a straight line, especially the tracks, and rotations and aligning stuff to proper height. That's it. That's all I use Surveyor 2.0 for. Absolutely nothing else. It's just not optimal for me to work with it. So yeah. Yes, Spine feels nicely there. Will the tracks still curve properly when the boat moves? Yes, they will. Another with turntables curving tracks sometimes break when they detach as the turntable moves. Oh, there's a straight section that you've attached them to. Yes, there's a mix of Surveyor 2.0 and Surveyor 1. Though I do use 2.0 most of the time now. Interesting. I like to Surveyor 2 with all its flaws like stuff hidden in menus. That should be easier. Yeah, I just can't get used to it at all. For me, it's too big of a change to, get through properly and start using it. I find it very, rather clunky and not that easy to follow on, like, what is actually where. And I struggle with using it quite a bit. So yeah, it's not for me. And if they do remove the classic surveyor in the future, which I don't know, it's like a 50-50 at this point. I'm just gonna stay in Trainz 22, where I can use both of the surveyors to my advantage. If I ever decide to release something in a newer game, I'm just gonna build a thing in an older game and in 22 maybe, and then just move it into the newer game, do some minor editing, and then release it. But yeah, I honestly don't see myself using Surveyor 2.0 anytime soon to make full-on routes properly. And same goes for HD terrain. Like, it's just not good enough yet. Because it's a lot of lags and problems that I just don't have the patience to deal with. Also, the fact that you just have to use Surveyor 2.0 to edit even slight bits of the terrain, which is, yeah, annoying when you already have trouble trying to understand Surveyor 2.0 in general. So, yeah, it really is not for me to work that. At least not yet. Maybe in the future, if I were to devolve enough time to it, maybe. But honestly, don't feel like doing that at all. At least not now, or anytime soon, for that matter. Okay. I don't actually have any road connections between these different locations on the island. That's kind of bullshit thinking on my end. Being like, what the fuck? But hey, whatever. That's something I can fix on later if I want to. Let's fix the terrain here being fucky wacky. Get that one down slightly. Okay. Let's get this up slightly. I have obsession with some of the details. But yeah. Alright, gonna keep it like this for now. And maybe I'm gonna build some kind of village here. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, anyways, this is connected now, which I'm happy about. And yeah, then this other end is going to be a lot of fun to work with. Is this actually floating above water? Oh, it's just so slightly underwater, Jesus. Alright, I'm not gonna be starting building this island yet. I just wanna get this more in line of what I imagine in this area. But yeah. Now, as much as I would like to keep this route like thematically the same, so mountainous islands and stuff, another thing that's been really floating my mind is having like slightly different biomes, maybe. So imagine if having only mountainous islands, there would be a like this island, for example, could be a bit more flat with maybe like swamp and stuff, kind of thingy, you know. Kind of let's just play around with the terrain and what's possible for me to make over here. That kind of thing, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the tracks over here. That. Okay. I could do as well though is this. Make it straighter a bit and put a junction there. I like that. It's more unique that way. All right. How does the ferry actually work? It's a turntable. Let me show you once I finish reading the chat. Oh, and I of course use server 1 with merging session layers into route layers because that is a thing that doesn't work in server 2.0. Okay. Amazing. Yep. Another good. I'll be right back. All right. Let me show you the way this works. So yeah, it's a turntable. If I could manage to click the arrow, but I don't think I can because that's okay. The train car is a bit too much in space here with the hitbox and whatnot. I think this might be in the hitbox area as well. I'll actually put it here so it's a bit more out. And also move this one. So as it is a turntable, the arrows themselves actually don't move. So they will stay here, and you can control the ferry only on this side of the water. Well, this is so cool. I still don't understand it. Back for a bit. Welcome back. Well, the simple thing is essentially just hit the arrow and the tracks that are on the boat start moving out. That is the gist of it. So instead of the track rotating to different positions, like on this turntable, for example, you have a turntable that has, well, 2 positions, and it simply, animates between them. So instead of this, you have this. Like that, just don't know how to program it. Turntable uses an animation to rotate tracks and trains, but the both turntable animation moves the tracks and trains instead of it rotating. Yes. Is the length of the ferry travels therefore fixed? Yeah, it's fixed on the animation speed, because like you can program how fast a turntable spins. You can also program how long this animation takes. And one thing about this that you may notice is that in the middle is the fastest, and as it comes in, it starts to slow down. right? You will actually see it start slowing down. It's actually slowing down now already. So you can control the speed in some bits, you know. It's a very cool asset. And we're connected. It's honestly kind of incredible what all you can do with the fucking turntables. um, I need my music. I don't actually know if it's technically animations, that's just what I call it. Yeah, same. I've never looked into like the properties of the of the turntables and stuff, so I cannot tell you. Just what I call it, yes. Got it, very clever indeed. The same way transfer tables work as well. Yep. And the tugboat is also part of animation, I see. No, actually. This is a train. This is actually something that I can control. What I've done here, though, because the base asset itself does not have a tugboat attached to it, so I've utilized this to make a little invisible loop to get the boat around and always turned the correct way, essentially. So yeah. It's just set to continuously reverse. And as a result, when it gets to this end, it's going to reverse again through another loop and point that way. This one has arrived as well now. So let's get back home. You can see it's got blocked in that... Well, let me get this back here. It's not going to, it blocks you from clicking that way again. It cannot go the same way again. You can only click it the other way to come back. It's really fascinating what all you can do with the turntable. I see. Mind blown. Oh, I see. But the tugboat is on the turntable, just on the invisible track. Yes. Exactly. But yeah, as a result, I can also, move it still along the track slightly. And it's fun going to the island like this through the ferry. It's such a cool view. Very fun indeed. But you can see we're going relatively fast now here in the middle. But yeah, soon we will start slowing down as we get closer to the docking point. And it's very cool that it does that. I'm gonna set it to drive now. But AI just reverses it, turns it around for me. There we go, we're connected. So it's gonna reverse, turn around, and come back on the other side. And I love it. Alright. But yeah. You can see here how it's gonna follow. You can tell at which locations is attached to the track. Over here where the cable reel is, and then over here in the middle of the bow. For some reason it decided to stop. But yeah. It's still probably a little bit finicky, might be a little bit too sharp for it, so just gonna change the radius of it slightly. Make it a bit bigger and easier for it to navigate. But yeah. It did navigate this other one. That's already a bigger loop, which is nice. But yeah, just gonna make this one as well slightly bigger and little less aggressive on the turning. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that's the fun. You can also tell like how big of a portion of the track that actually moving are. Because this is the stuff that actually like gets attached into the area, because when this moves away, this little bit lifts up, right? And here, when I have it like this, you can see what's actually moving and how. Right? Just how long of the track is actually in movement on this particular asset. This one is very well made. But yeah. This thing I believe does move up slightly as well. So the actual end of the track that you cannot go beyond, well, it's here. Pretty much where you attach, almost. Right? It's not letting it go further. Because it cannot. Tracks themselves don't go that far. So yeah. Let's bring it back in. I like having it on this side. Now unfortunately it's not the case on this one, on this turntable. Here the tracks are actually ending at the edge of the barge, so you cannot properly push stuff onto it. With the AI at least. So yeah, this here allows for a lot of flexibility, right? You can fit an entire train car onto that piece of track. This is a great tutorial. So yeah, you get to see how this works then. It's fun to play with. You could just watch it go up and down the entire fucking day. That's how cool of an asset it is. But yeah. It's even better when there's a route attached to it, don't you think? Right. Let's continue with this. So, um, we're working on the yard here. I'm gonna add one more track over on this side. Now, what I actually want with this is very simple as to like what I imagine from this location. It's gonna be something along these lines. Actually, it's gonna be better if I just use the faster tool. But yeah, I want a second track from here because I wanted to go to an industry from this end. Is that connected there? Yes, okay. This is a very wild layout. But yeah. Okay, I have reached the amount of tracks that I want to have on this layout now. So I'm not gonna be adding any more. Relatively long yard here anyways. It's yeah. It's big. But yeah, you have 2 storage tracks on the left, 2 storage tracks on the right, essentially. And 1 through track in the middle. More akin to a derail valley kind of setup, but hey, whatever. It's fun. There we go. It's that side. And I just added this piece of terrain here to make it fit slightly better. Okay. I was thinking of adding a diesel refilling cabinet and cash register asset into my fuel track as a joke. Oh, that would be brilliant. Just the one from DRL Valley, a little nod to the game. Okay, so um I want one track to go over here to this hill and maybe get some industry there, and I want the other track to go across a bridge onto this island and then across to the other island. But given the fact that the main line is this track and this is more of like the branch line, what I'm gonna do is not cross them over in a way, but what I'm gonna do is have this one start going down a little bit, like I don't know, maybe like 15 meters roughly height altitude, and then cross over at that. Meanwhile, this other track will climb up slightly because we're at 21. This goes down to 15, but you know, obviously not that easily. So what I'm having this one do is somehow wiggle in through, climb, turn, go above the other track, and then turn this way to go into the hills. Maybe have the coal industry there, I don't know. I see. Yeah, yeah, it happens. It's annoying when it does, but hey, at least you can get it, you know, sorted by having slightly different angle, I guess. Not the best solution, but you know, at least there is a solution. Yeah, it's not a big deal here. Thing is, they would be inside the building, so you would really never see it. I mean, it's a hidden Easter egg. That works. Tuesday Junction. Yep. So yeah. But yeah, that's that, I guess. That's the idea. Want to have a bit of a better passenger station here as well, I think. But yeah, I don't want it to be a particularly big city actually. Um, this one here is definitely the largest town on the entire route, and it's well, half a baseboard. Technically, only a quarter if you take away all the industrial stuff. But yeah, definitely a smaller town or village over here, and more of like an industrial kind of area. Which means I need to eventually figure out branch lines and how I want it to spread across this island. Because it wouldn't be like bad idea to have a not coal loading, logging industry over here, maybe on this end. Then maybe coal or maybe iron ore or some kind of mining um, over here in this hill, you know. Maybe a food processing plant somewhere on the next island could work. You know, that's yeah. I want to have a lot of industries, but I don't want to oversaturate it. Right? So yeah. Okay, thank you has returned. Welcome. Yeah, it's not a big deal here. By the way, basic Trainz, if you wish to set a caller for yourself in Twitch chat, it's in the chat identity button on the left of the chat box. Yesterday I put a soccer ball on a rooftop as an Easter. Alright, fair enough. Otherwise it's always random. For example, on stream, you're magenta pink, but for me you're dark green. But it's up to you, of course. Wow, nice. Where's the trace? International Man of Mystery. Of colors. All colors. Oh, mysterious colors. God damn it, okay. Thanks for the bag welcomage. You're welcome, Mr. Bag. Right. Wait, hold on. This is at 21 meters. How high is this here? 33. Oh, that's a lot. It's over 10 meters. I wonder if I should have that asset. That's one of them. Not, no, it's not. Huh? Oh. That's the one, but that's narrow gauge. That's standard gauge. Okay. This is what I was looking at. Did I accidentally delete something here? No, okay. Rock brown. Gray. Yeah, I want it to be this one, kind of plated with the wood. I think that would work. Pun. Pun not intended. Okay. Okay. Give me the bridge. No. This is gonna be looking very good. I have tunnel on this track, and then this one here is actually going to climb. By how much? I have no idea. But I'm already putting in a 2% gradient. 3. This could be another tunnel as well, but I'll see. Yeah, this absolutely is going to be another tunnel. What? What the fuck? I hate it when that happens. Now there's a phantom fucking vertex point. God damn it. Better track. Okay, yeah, that's a very visible difference. Okay, that's better. Where's the other ones? I'm gonna have to search for that later on. Actually, not later. I need it now. This is why I need the altitude. But this means this is not good enough of a tunnel then. Oh, for fuck's sake! fucking game and fucking reversing shit. I swear to God. They're never gonna fix that bug. Now I have a bunch of invalid splines in there. It's not even going to fucking save itself, is it? It's just gonna be corrupted now, isn't it? It's gonna be my usual luck with this. Fucking damn it. Please work. No, okay, so this is entirely corrupted. I can do fuck all with that. Yeah. Can I delete that? Can, but yeah. That's just a completely stuck spline, these guys. Okay. Good to know. So is that one. Wonderful. I'll have to restart the game for that, but can't be bothered to do that now. So, let's do this turn again then. Shall we? Oh, it's not even straightened. Come on. Are you good? Yes, okay. No. Give me this one. Yes, thank you. And I cannot apply a gradient to that one. That's fucking wonderful. This thing hates me. Never seen spline that I cannot apply a height to. But then again, I rarely, if ever, I actually don't ever work with fixed track splines anymore. I think because of this. Alright, that's a 3% gradient. I think that might be a bit too much. Yes. Let's get it down to... Actually, yeah, let's get it down to 1%. Now I need to do a almost 180 just so that I can get a good angle out of the hill. That works. How high are we? 28. Put this at 29. Is that... That's nowhere near enough. Okay, fuck. Never mind. I need the fucking 3% gradient. Oh, gosh. How the fuck is that 320? Okay. It's, higher than I thought. Okay. I've deleted the bridge. Pa, 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 pa. Is 35 good height? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. I think I can fit stuff through here, right? Yep, that's good enough. It's more than enough then. Good. Uh, Jesus. This is exhausting. Okay, change it to red. Is it red? Not yet for me. Type something again. May take a moment to apply again. Okay, yeah, it says it takes a few minutes. Are you still getting green for me? Uh, maybe in 4 minutes. Ooh, cool done materials. Thank you. Have you ever made a canal on a Trainz map? I have, but the route has never seen the public eyes. Can you undo the phantom vertex or place nothing over it with grid copy paste? No. You can do absolutely nothing with them. You can only restart the game. That's when they disappear. Heh, snap. Where's that fairground music coming from? Pipe organ thingy. Well, where do you think it's coming from? It's coming from the fairground. Maybe Eagle Secret playing Planet Coaster in the background. Hey, you should do that again. Type something again? May work now. Also, they do disappear when start restarting. That's good. Yeah. Okay. This here is going to be a lot of pain to try and get correct now. Maybe not. It looks better than I anticipated it to look. Yeah, okay, it's definitely not as nowhere bad as I expected it to be. Also, one thing I would like to point out is that this route is entirely the product of my boredom. And me not having absolutely anything better to do. Okay, the tunnel entrance is over there. Ugh. Okay. This side is relatively good. Who told you to stop music? I haven't seen the fairground. Big list of many fairgrounds assets. If you're interested, I can send you the list over tomorrow. Just gonna tell you, I don't need that for a simple reason. The simple reason is this. I've made myself a scrapbook of a playground. Fairground, sorry. That's the same fairground that I used on Central Europe Mini. I made a scrapbook of that. So if I ever need some fairground assets, I have them on hand, quite literally. Okay, this is a bit annoying to work with here. Because of the angle of the terrain. Makes it a bit more problematic to properly align stuff, but I got it. Okay, there we go. It's a bit steep of a hill here, gradient, that's why. I think I'm gonna just search for some kind of abutment or abutment or whatever it's pronounced in English. Can't be bothered to get to know the correct pronunciation right now. We all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now let's do the little trick of lowering the ground beneath the tracks just slightly to reveal a bit more of the ballast. Okay, now let's get an abutment. Actually, here I'm going to add an abutment as well. So I'm going to get this lowered slightly to make it a bit easier to place down. Fix up the hill terrain slightly as well as a result. It's very wonky, this bit here. Don't like it. It's gonna get distorted anyways when I add the next piece of track, but hey, whatever. But I could do something like this. It's wood and concrete. This is just terrain like that, but it's not exactly the best thingy. This is incorrect color there, but tan ballast, gray ballast. It's not big enough, right? But it's the correct asset as well, as in by the same creator. Oh, hey, hold on. There's a tall. Okay, never mind. That's not working out. No. That would be quite neat. I have a lot of interesting assets on my hand. This one looks a bit too too modern. And that's with a very weird shadow that I don't like. See, if this tall one wasn't that weirdly shaped, it would work, but yeah, guess this is the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner or something, I don't know. Oh no, it doesn't. You fucking bastard! That doesn't fit. No. Still like this. I can't be bothered to figure out a different method. This works. Yeah, this works. Just change the angle of the entire track and bridge there. Why not? Oh, when you can't be bothered to figure out another way, just change the angle of the track. Jesus. Hello, Laszlo Komarom. Hello, no time. Welcome. You say you wanted to get a better blender at some point. At some point, yes. That point has not arrived yet. Yeah, no time. In Trainz, I really wish they would fix not the Doppler effect, but the left-right polarity shifting. It's quite irritating having the sound just on one side when playing. Yeah. Polarity shifting? You know, north to south. Background scrapbook, wow. Yes. Here we got all the ones I have in there though. It's probable. I mean the pen. Some quite obscure ones in there. That's what I meant. It's so irritating. This is so annoying to work with because of the angle. The Britons. Abutment. Uh-huh. Abutments are pain in the butt. Mm-hmm. Winner, winner, wheelie, winner. Okay. As that suggests. Yep. Okay. Right, did this? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Right. Hmm. You know what the time is? Time to make 2 tunnels. Ah, this is going to be horrendous, isn't it? I just wanna say that I already regret looking at this and thinking that this was a good idea. However, I do have a thing up my sleeve. A matching tunnel enter profile thingy. So that means this thing is sorted simply. Wood unpainted, wood white unpainted gray face. Oh yeah, it's just rock face. You can just have it going to the rock. So it's that good. Anyways, oh, if you need to hide the tunnel, I guess that works. That's a good asset to know about. Okay, I don't know why I'm still looking through the tunnel section. Not like I can find anything better. Well, this looks good, though. Okay. Let's make this work, I guess. How the fuck am I gonna do this? The fact that it's in such wild positions is not the greatest. Okay, this one aligns itself to the grid. Means you're gonna be good there. And there. Because I'm a goddamn perfectionist, I need to have this rotated in a particular way, otherwise it's gonna drive me fucking crazy. Random rotating objects, goodbye. Okay, and I need another dig hole. The other type. The one that places the thingy over the cross. Like that. To create this kind of like offset pattern. Which means I'm gonna use this one here. I'm gonna use one here. Look at that. That just perfectly fits. And I'm gonna grab this one and also put one there. Yeah. That will work. Okay. Now what about this? Obviously there's a bit of ground there, which I'm going to put down below so it doesn't interfere with my styling and production. No, this is going to be problematic. The angle is not the best. So let's do it like this. That's gonna make it better to work with as a whole. The whole time, yay, my favorite time of the year. So excited, gonna put baubles, fairy lights, and other decorations on my living room. Dig hole. Be right back. Joke, I'm saying, yep. Everyone loves dig holes. Still green. Alright. But yeah, this is a good enough of a proportion to what I want and what I need. I'm going to give myself a little bit more space around the track ballast in here so as to make the transition better and easier and nicer. Also the fact that, you know, some of it is on a slope, the tracks I mean, is gonna make it easier for me to work with. If I don't have to deal with the bullshit of the ballast and the gradient. You know. Alright, so. Which ground shall we use today? Ooh. thinking about using this ballast one on here to cut across, essentially. Right? And this is the bullshit with the ballast that I was talking about, in that it's gonna get in the way. So let's get a height, and let's plop this across right through here. So the big gap is gonna be covered by essentially track ballasting. Now, fucked up the angle here because, well, not the angle, the height. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that's good. Now let's raise this here so as to hide the fact that the spline has an edge to it. There we go, that will work. That's cutting it very close to the dig hole itself, but I don't think it should be a problem. I hope it shouldn't be a problem. But what this also allows me to do is get a better grip and handle on the edges here, which I can make better as a result, like that. I'm gonna do something similar here, and it sounds good. Now, over here, oh, we're starting to enter the bullshittery zone. This is why around dig holes you have to work with splines. Alright, so now this will allow me to hide that under there and that corner. And this other one I'll be hiding under a different spline. And this side here works quite nicely because the dig hole is already there. I cannot really have that go up too much. Otherwise it's gonna start poking through. And we don't want it to poke through. No, no, no. Now this one here is going to be the biggest problem. Like the hardest one. Because of the terrain and the ground and the fact that we're immediately going onto a bridge, right? I say it's a problem, but it doesn't have to be a problem. Wait a minute. See, if I were to do some... Oh, that's not going to work. Damn it! I tried to be smart. Yeah. Backfired? I mean... Not necessarily, but no, doesn't work. That doesn't work. How's the cats doing? The cats are sleeping. Okay. It's one day before Christmas and a package has arrived for my dad. He called me earlier, just before the stream, that I have to go and pick it up, which I really don't want to. Because I'm lazy and because I'm having good time streaming. Don't expect them to stay open forever though. Which is quite annoying that they decided to deliver the thingy now of all the times. So what I'm going to do is figure out how to fix this shit of a tunnel entrance. Like this, that will work. Relatively okay-ish. But you can see it's not high enough. There we go, it needs to be this high. There we go. There we go, that's better, okay. Because I don't want the tunnel portal thing to be floating above the tracks. It's a no-no. That one. This here actually I can bring down as well. It's gonna be better. And this here, yeah, as well. Good. That way I don't have to deal with any of the splines in that area. Nor do I have to deal with too much splines in this area, which is very nice. We're just gonna have to deal with a lot of splines on the other areas. That's not nice. Okay, let's get this side as well. Good. Then let's get that down lower bit as well. Like this. Okay, just to make sure that it actually stays where it's supposed to stay. So hidden. What about you? Well, you're an annoying one, aren't you? Being all the way there. Having to change this. And it is actually not going all the way to the end. There we go. Right. It's gonna be better hidden with some other splines as well. Especially here on the sides and the roofing I need to figure out somehow. So there's that. Try setting color again, maybe. Maybe if you leave the, maybe if you reload the page or something, or maybe on the next stream it's going to show you the correct color. So yeah. On the subject of dig hole, I've just uploaded a compilations of all the current dig hole portals on my map. Okay. Fair enough. Let me try something else. Switch browser. I think this is going to work. Yay, that's done it. You're red for me now. Well, let me reload the chat. And maybe Wasted Trace is going to appear red there as well. It's still going to be orange here on OBS, but I cannot exactly restart OBS right now, so... Wow, nice. The feeling of accomplishment on my end is monumental. Naturally, I learned all my programming tricks from struggles with Trainz. I see. Definitely a good skill to have. Better phantom splines than phantom spines, I always say. Okay. Now, if you have a phantom spine spline, you don't want that. That's pretty much the worst deal you could have gotten. That is red abyss. Is it? Looks more like orange. It's definitely orange in OBS. It was purple. Actually, it's the same, almost the same shade as what Sheradice's color is. It's the exact same shade as the color as the Sheradice stuff is, as Sheradice's color. Should have picked a orange red. Yeah, well, yeah, it's more orange than red. But yeah, weird. Sorry, I picked it random. Fair enough. There's a big difference on my end. Oh, I mean, I can see it on the chat in OBS here, but on the side chat it's the same orange color. But here in the chat, that's in the chat window that you see on the stream, is actually different colors. But yeah. Because I mean, look at that, right? That's very obvious difference. Red and orange in there. But yeah. But yeah, on this side here, on this chat, there is still is orange. But hey, whatever, I don't care. I'm still reading the usernames anyway. There is a difference, yes, that's right. I'm changing again just to show off my new capabilities. Which are all purple. Maybe you've got the easy to read chat colors on or something. I don't know. And he's pink again. Or purple. Alright. Route updates. Ooh, boy. That's a lot of tunnels. Will you? Will you? That's the announcement. Ooh, stream. Nice. I'll most likely forget. But it's okay. Alright. Could be, but either of those are allowed to read. If anything, will make the red orange, not orange red, but who knows. And the only thing that option changes for me is it makes messages purple a tiny bit lighter. But red and orange say the same. Okay, I need to check when when the shop I need to go and pick up the thingy from closes. Come on, fucking Google. Closes at 21 this here, but I need the precise shop itself. Is it that? No, it's gonna be here, right? Hold on. I'm purposely not showing it, cause yeah. Okay, it's 21. Okay, it's on the first floor as well. I've never been to this particular shopping center, so kind of annoying. But okay. Having to navigate my way into a new shopping center that you've never been to pick up a package from an electronics store. How the fuck do I even get there? Where's the entrance? I'm not showing this to not reveal the location more specifically, but yeah. Okay. Is that the parking garage? No. Is that a parking garage? Yes. Okay. Right. That's sorted then. I can remind you if you wish, I'll do a Gartic phone to start off with. Fair enough. I'll see. To be first 15, of course. Oh, come on, you could dox yourself just a little bit, please. For Christmas sake. Oh, fuck you guys. God damn it. No. You know what? I think that's gonna be enough for today. I'm gonna go get ready and go get the fucking package. When I come back, I could theoretically. What the fuck did you just send? Ah, yes, that's absolutely the entrance. Just infinite staircase down. Yes. Right. I'm gonna end it here. Done fairly good. Been on for 3 hours already anyway, so pretty much perfect ending. So yeah. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Yeah. So we're gonna like tunnels. I'm gonna play around with them next time. Yeah, and the down and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a wonderful holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, stuff like that. This stream is gonna set to release on the 3rd of January, so it's gonna be rather late. I think actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift this to release tomorrow. For the Christmas period, I guess. So yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me. Have a wonderful day, morning, evening, night, afternoon, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. We're gonna read the chat one last time and then we're going to quit. Nice progress. Thank you, Xiao. You gonna drive up to Prague, 2 miles south of the city center. There will be a parking garage. Drive up to the rooftop and you'll find the lift. The lift will go all the way down, even further down into basement level. There you will find a very long tunnel leading to the shopping mall package pickup drop-off port. Okay, sir. Whatever. Uh, Good night. Thank you, Eagle. You too. Bye bye. Yep. See you, everyone.